Happy birthday to you. You're 102. The Twitch chat next door is 104. Happy birthday! Yay! Happy birthday, Twitch chat. Happy 3,796th birthday. Wow, and a big one that is. That's a real big kid number. But I'm so excited. I made you all cake. It's funfetti flavored with a little bit of caramel in the center and some berries on top. Ignore the paw prints on the top of the cake. Pepper wanted to assist because he was just so stoked about it being everybody in Twitch chat's birthday. But he just wanted to help out, and help out he did. So I hope you all enjoy the cake. But hello, everybody! Hello. Wait, what's that? I'm getting a message through my earpiece from one of the Catboy maids. Huh? It's not Twitch chat's birthday? Tomorrow's my birthday? Oh. Well, I was about to say this is awkward, but, I mean, we have cake. So at least some birthday's being celebrated. Happy almost birthday to me, I guess. Yeah, tomorrow is my birthday. So we're gonna chill tonight. I have some plans tomorrow. Some friends are gonna take me out, which is actually going to be pretty nice. But tonight I wanted to celebrate with chat. We're gonna have a nice time. I have a nice, relaxing CBD drink on hand. So you know what that means. Slow ride, Yapatron 5000. But it's good to see you all. Hello, it's me! Her queenship, Lilith the Spectral Love Bunny. Happy Tuesday. It's so good to see everybody. Hello, how are all of you? Hope you all had a nice weekend. Hope you all had a nice Mother's Day if you celebrated. And if you did not, I hope that you had a nice Sunday. Hello, Roro. Hello, Doc and Doc. Thank you so much for the Tier 1 resub at 40 months. 40 months with Bun and Crew. Super crazy. I appreciate 40 months of support. 40 months of being one of my gods. Much appreciated. Thank you so much for your support. Hello, Alyssa. Hello, Fluffy. Hello, Lumi. Hello, Comrade Roki. Hello, Craig's Critique. Hello, Jacob. Hello, all. So good to see everybody today. I hope that you are all having a pretty good week so far. I hope that everybody is enjoying some sunshine and is gearing up for Lilith Day tomorrow. How is everybody gonna celebrate Lilith Day tomorrow? Are you all gonna worship to your big giant shrines of me? Are you going to add another totem to your big giant shrine of me that you most certainly have in your bedroom? I mean, no home is complete without a giant framed picture of Lilith in it. And I mean, I just like, you know how some people have those like rate my bedroom streams? I know I don't even need to have those because I just know that every bedroom is gonna have a big giant framed picture of me in it. And so I'm gonna have to give it a 10 out of 10. And I'd be scared if I don't see any that have a big giant framed picture of me because I'm gonna have to give that a 0. That's gonna get a big goose egg if you don't have me in your bedroom. What are you doing? What are you doing? Put a giant picture of me in your bedroom for good luck. That's better than carrying around a rabbit's foot. That's better than cutting off one of my feet and carrying it around. But how is everybody? I guess I'll be looking forward to tomorrow. It's nice that my friends are gonna take me out. I'm gonna go eat oysters. I was in the mood to eat something bougie because I'm just like, you know what? I never really like treat myself on my birthday besides like, my way of treating myself is like buying a new anime figure or a purse or something. But I never like treat myself with like a nice night of food. So I'm like, I kind of want to eat some oysters and have a nice cocktail and maybe some other nice fancy food. So that's what I'm gonna do, and it'll be a nice time. And tonight will be a nice time too. Smells like bunny in here. That means it smells amazing, right? Bunny smells like roses and chrysanthemums and hyacinths and hydrangeas. I got that bunny flower smell. Tell Pepper I say boop. Boop. I give him good boop. We were having a good cuddle earlier. Do we get a Raphael strippergram? You know what? That's what I've been asking everybody to give me for my birthday, but somehow I don't think anybody's gonna listen. Everybody's asking me, Lilith, what do you want this year? What do you want? What do you want to do? What do you want to have? And I'm like, Raphael strippergram. What else? Don't you know me? I mean, I expected that's what chat's done for me. It's like how sometimes chats will do, you know, the cards where they get like everybody to like, you know, sign little things for the streamer. I expected you guys got me my own Raphael strippergram. Happy pre-day of board. Thank you. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm trying to look forward to my birthday more. I mean, there was one year that kind of ruined it a little bit for me, but I'm trying to like not be such a negative Nancy about it now and just be like, you know, it is what it is. Just look at it as another day, but try to like, you know, appreciate other people wanting to celebrate it. It's nice that there are other people that want to celebrate it with me. So I'm trying to be grateful about that and have a positive outlook this year. Even though I'm very scared about the age I'm turning this year. What a great way to celebrate Bunny's birthday with the throne. Oh yes, thank you. Thank you so much, appreciated. Thank you for the promotion there. More like burp day. Every day is burp day for me. I was watching the show Margot's Got Money Troubles with my mom. And in that show, the main character, she's really young. She's like a college student and she has a baby. And in order to take care of the baby and be able to like stay with it and raise it by herself, she starts an OnlyFans account. And like when she's trying to figure out how to like promote her OnlyFans account, what she's doing, she does a lot of things that streamers do where it's like, all right, if I want to get people to find it, I need to diversify my content and post this and that. And then when it comes to like all the weird stuff that she posts, I told my mom, I was like, don't worry, I've never done anything like that on stream before. There have been people who have come in and have asked me to like burp the alphabet and stuff. And I don't think she knew that was supposed to be like a sus thing. So she kind of laughed and she was like, well, did you? Like, Mom! No, they were swiftly banned. And welcome, Silverwang, welcome, and welcome, Trickproof, welcome, hello. Gonna bow to my Hey Arnold style Lilith shrine in my closet. Please do. You're Helga bowing to a Arnold style Lilith shrine. I would be so honored if you guys had those in your homes. Emote suggestion, happy Tuesday. If it would fit and be visible though, wait, that's such a cute idea. I'm writing that down immediately. Wait, me holding up a little sign that says happy Tuesday. That would be so cute. All right, I wrote it down. Thank you, Craig's critique. I think we can get that to fit. We can probably get that to fit. We'll find a way. We will find a way. Even if the whole emote needs to be taken up by the sign and you only see like the top of my head and like my eyes. Wait, even that would be really cute. Was it supposed to be framed? I mean, if it's framed, that might bring the value up a little bit, but you guys don't plan on selling your big, giant framed pictures of me, do you? That's a priceless artifact. The Lilith Shrine really ties the whole room together. It does. It does. Anybody who has a beige home, it's not gonna clash with that at all. It's gonna, you know, it's just gonna add a little pop of color. It's gonna tie the whole room together. You're gonna love it. Girl dinner, nothing fancy. That's a lady dinner. It is lady dinner. I can't remember the last time I had oysters, but I'm excited. I wanna get them with like with some like fancy little fries and maybe like a Caesar salad or something. I don't force burps anymore ever since I got the burping hiccups 20 years ago. I never did it again. Wait, is that possible? Where you can force yourself to burp so much that you just never stop hiccuping? For me, I don't force myself to ever. Whenever I burp on stream, I'm never forcing it. It's just when I talk a lot, that happens. Sometimes you just do things that cause you to emit more gas. It happens when I narrate audiobooks too. It's like I'll be narrating an audiobook and my throat will get so dry and then I'll need to burp and then afterwards I'll be like, oh, my throat feels better. But it happens when you talk a lot. It happens when I eat apples too. I don't know, there's something about apples. Do apples have gas in them or something? Because whenever I eat an apple, I feel like it makes me burp a lot. They don't have carbonation in them, I don't think. Other fruits too. By the way, I found the best snack the other day. I have to put you guys onto this snack. Speaking of fruit, I think I've told you guys before about how my parents taught me the trick where when you take a bag of grapes and then you put them in the freezer, and then once they're like all frozen, they taste a little bit like sorbet. Really good. But they have a special like frozen snack in the frozen aisle at the grocery store with the ice cream, where it's like they take the frozen fruit. It's not just grapes, they do cherries too, and I guess pineapples as well, and all sorts of other fruits, and they put like a candy coating around it, and it's so good. I got sour cherries, frozen sour cherries that had a cola flavored candy coating, and it was so yummy. I'll take a picture of the bag after stream and I'll post it in the chat afterwards. I forgot what the brand was called. I want to say it was called like Tutti Frutti or something. Something goofy like that. But you guys have to trust me, they're so good, they're addictive. And it's fruit, so it's somewhat healthy, even though it is also candy. Mammoth can't keep up with all the new freak e-kinks. You think that she would, because she wanted to watch that show Margot's Got Many Troubles with Me because she read the book. So she already knew about the OnlyFans stuff. And it's like, but it's funny because like we're watching the show and anytime she's talking about like the whole content world, I'm making all these little comments like, oh, that's actually kind of accurate, or oh, that's what a lot of Twitch streamers do too, this and that. And it got to the point where I was like, oh no, I hope my mom doesn't start to think that like I have an OnlyFans account, because that's what this is starting to sound like. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with having an OnlyFans account. My thing is, it's more just like I wouldn't want my parents to find out. But so I assured her, I was like, I just play video games, but sometimes people will ask me to do weird things, but they usually do get banned pretty quickly. Probably because you have to chew a lot. Yeah, gum makes me burp. Does chewing also cause that? I guess it would. That makes sense. Funny doc story. I didn't burp once until I was in college? Really? Excuse me. The timing. Something about the SUNY Albany dining hall food made my stomach go, now is the time to start. Yep. If it was Sodexo, that sounds about right. Wow. All I had to take was shitty dining hall food. Blech. Blech. I remember my dining hall had a controversy where in my sophomore year, they were finding little caterpillars in the salad. That was a big scandal. It was pretty gross. I think the year after that, I got rid of my meal plan and I just started like cooking with my roommates. It was a little more expensive, but it was better than the dining hall for sure. Yes, and it was definitely the worst food I ever had. I don't know. I mean, I was such a picky eater in college that it was always hard for me to find options in those dining halls. Just nasty food. I would usually just go to the make your own sandwich aisle because it's like, all right, at least I could choose what I want to put in here. And like, how badly can you fuck up lunch meat? Although you would be surprised with some of those dining halls. No OnlyFans, just Wiki Feet. That's true. There was a once upon a time I did have a Wiki Feet. A very long time ago. I don't think I do anymore. I think it was, I don't know if it was deleted or if I somehow got rid of it. But I think there was one point in time back in the robot days where somebody like told me and Crystal that we had pages on there. And then immediately after I went to my Instagram and I deleted every single picture that had my feet in it. Listen, as a VTuber, it's fine. As fine as the cartoon. I always say people can say whatever they want about the cartoon. It's the real me's body that I'm a little more sensitive about. Mama should tune in. We're mom friendly here. I don't know if my mom has ever watched my streams. My dad said that he's watched my streams before. Like I don't think he's watched a full stream. I think he's just kind of tuned in. Like occasionally he's popped in and listened to me talk before. And I apologized to him when he said so. But then he said that he thought it was funny. So I must have been talking about something funny. It was really sweet. I was celebrating Mother's Day with my family this weekend. But we were doing like we do a big joint celebration every year because every year Mother's Day, my brother's birthday, and my birthday happen like either two of those happen to fall upon the same day. This year, Mother's Day and my brother's birthday were on the same day. So we did like a big celebration of Mother's Day and the two birthdays. And my parents gave me 2 cards this year. One that my mom wrote on, one that my dad wrote on. I don't know, I guess they just wanted to do 2 cards for some reason. It was very sweet. And on one card, they wrote my human name. And then on the other card, they wrote Lilith. And I thought that was so sweet. I was really touched. I think I put it in the Discord server. But I saw the card had Lilith on it. And I'm like, oh, Dad. It makes me happy to know that they support it. Maybe one day I'll get them to tune in. Or maybe one day I'll get them to come to my stream and give their opinions on things. You guys will laugh when you hear how thick my dad's New York accent is. Mammoth probably wouldn't assume you had an OnlyFans account until she saw Lilith 2.0. She loves Lilith 2.0 is what's funny. When I showed her Lilith 2.0, her first comment was, "Wow, she looks so grown up." No, they didn't really make any comments about, you know, the more noticeable parts of me. They're just happy to see that I'm happy. They trust me. And they just like to see that I'm happy. But yeah, no, she just said that I look very grown up. Yeah. I mean, maybe that had a couple of different meanings to it. But they like 2.0. They like the design. She likes the long hair. They love the ears. She burped in shock. The rabbit was too shocked to burp. All we had was the mundane laxatives in the food rumor. That's honestly pretty cruel in itself, though. The fact that you would do that to a bunch of college students. One who already have a steady diet of, like, ramen noodles and, like, alcohol. Which is already not good for your stomach. No fun allowed. I'm gonna keep having fun forever. Grown up, yeah. I know. Grown up and grown out. Exactly. Grown up and filled out is more like it. The more noticeable parts, those 2 big honkin' ears. Exactly, the ears. The only thing that got bigger on me were the ears. The ears probably stayed the same size, I would say. Oh, I don't know. Comparing 1.0 and 2.0. No, they both have pretty big ears, if you ask me. I think my ears, they expanded horizontally, I guess. Now they're a little further away from my head. Papa Bun in a thick New York accent. Hey, I'm watching it. Hey, I'm watching it. No, you guys would definitely laugh if you heard it. You would hear the accent, and then you would just... You would hear him start talking, and then you guys would just be like, oh, that's where she gets it from. You might even be like, there's 2 of them now. If you get me and my dad on here, you guys would be like, oh no, there's 2 of them. It's just the old man version of Lilith. And welcome, Lord Prettybeard. Welcome, welcome. Don't talk about my belly like that. I can talk however I want. Filling out is beautiful. It's beautiful. Belly beautiful. Head didn't shrink, body just grew. I wanted my head to appear. It's like when David Byrne wears the big suit in Stop Making Sense. When he was interviewed about it, he was like, well, I wanted my head to appear smaller, and the only way to do that was to make my body bigger. And I think that's beautiful. I should do that. I should have big suit. I should have big suit toggle. To make my ears look small. I don't know what I'm talking about today. My CBD drink is making me say weird things. I'm sorry. Happy Christmas! Happy Christmas, Tavok! Thank you! Happy Christmas Eve. Happy Christmas Eve. Heya, heya. Hello. Yeah. Honestly, all I wish I could do is, I wish I could go to Japan for my birthday. That's my big goal right now, is I'm trying to save up to finally live all of my dreams in Japan. I think it's time. Cause I don't know, I just, not to get all philosophical or everything or anything. Also, I see a notification. Thank you so much for the throne gift. Thank you, thank you. I will send you a nice message after stream. Thank you. Thank you for the birthday presents. But yeah, I've been thinking a lot before this birthday because it's like a, you know, it's an important age. It's a milestone age for sure. And, I don't know, I'm just like wondering, you know, where I want to be and everything. And, I don't know. Where was I going with this? I lost my train of thought completely. I'm sorry. I'm like, wait, where was I going? That's where my head has been at these past few weeks. I've been thinking so much about birthday and getting older that that my brain has been so foggy, and I've just been forgetting about everything else and being such a space cadet. I double booked myself a couple weeks ago. I told my friends that that I had that I would join them for these surprise plans they had for my birthday, completely forgetting that I had promised another friend that day that I was gonna see the Rocky Horror play with them. And I'm like, oh my god, what is wrong with me? I've never done this before. I need help. I need a new brain for my birthday. Oh, I know where I was going with this. Japan. I was like, yeah, I've been thinking a lot about, I don't know, just where I want to be, like, in life. And I'm like, oh, you know, I don't know if this is where I want to be in life at this point. But then I remembered, I'm like, well, I never really thought about where I wanted to be at this point in life. That wasn't really something I was ever thinking about. I didn't ever think this far ahead. I was always just thinking about, you know, am I gonna get to tomorrow? But now I'm here, and but I did think about, well, I haven't really done a lot of traveling in my life, and now I think is a time where I want to actually move forward and do cool shit that I've been saying I've wanted to do for a long time. So I definitely want to save up and go to Japan. That would be a very cool goal. But yes, I ended up remembering what my point was. Maybe I just don't want to turn the age I'm turning tomorrow. Yeah, I'm turning the big 503. Listen, time zero stops for nobody. We all eventually have to turn 503. It's just something that happens. None of us get any younger. We all only get older, as in turning 503. Forgot thoughts mid-sentence. Lilith is having a moment already. I've been having moments forever. I've been having moments since I was born. I'm just a I mean, I can be a forgetful person, but now I feel like it's just getting bad. I don't know. I don't know if it's brain fog or what. Also, thank you, Baja Blast 421 for the follow. Thank you. Welcome to Bunny Coat. Welcome. Appreciate your follow so much. I promise I'm not. Well, no, I usually am this spacey. I'm spacier than usual today. I was about to say I'm not usually this spacey, but well, I am. I am, and everybody knows it. Weeb. What? You know what? I want to go live my. I've decided that even if I'm getting older, you're never too old to have fun and do the things that you love. And when you start to make your adult money and afford the things that you love, you go live your weeb dreams. I wanna buy dojins, okay? Just don't go on any cruises. Was definitely not planning on it. Absolutely not. I was already anti-cruise before this hantavirus thing. I've always been anti-cruise. I don't like being on open bodies of water. That already scares me. And after I learned about the poop cruise, it was over. No cruises for me. I'll get there. I wish I could get there via high-speed rail that travels underwater, but that's not possible, so I guess I have to go via plane. She just wants Catboy body pillows, and you know what? What's so wrong with that? Pray tell, what's so wrong with that? If I want to go to Japan and get Catboy body pillows for my birthday, is that hurting anybody? I don't think so. Will it maybe be a little difficult to bring home in my suitcase? Yeah. I'll find a way. I don't know. I'll rent a fucking shipping cart thing. I'll put the shipping cart on the cruise. Those can't get sick. Hello there, how is stream going? Stream is going okay, despite the fact that my brain has farted about 50 times. But stream is going nicely, and I hope that you're having a great night. God, same though, the microplastics must be doing it. Yeah, it's the microplastics that are making my brain fart continuously. Probably, most likely. What food have I been eating? Maybe it's the instant mac and cheese. Maybe the instant mac and cheese. Maybe the fake cheese is what has all the microplastics in it. I was 40 before I made adult money. Yeah, listen, when I say adult money, I don't mean adult money like how most adults have adult money. I'm still impoverished. But I will say, it has been a very slow but gradual increase. Like each year when I look at like my taxes, I'm like, oh, I'm actually making more and more each year. Like I did make a good amount more this past year than I have in previous years. So I'm starting to make more adult money, but yeah, I haven't made like real adult money. But I do have enough adult money to on occasion buy myself an anime figure. And you know what? Tomorrow for my birthday, I'm going to buy an anime figure. That's what I'm gonna do for myself. I'm gonna buy the Aiden figure from New Carnival. And I'm gonna be very happy with him. He's gonna be... This is a little scandalous to say, but he's gonna be my first lewd figure. I'm excited. He'll be a lovely addition to my collection. If Queenie goes on a cruise, it'll be to play in the uni tournament like she's in Yu-Gi-Oh! It would only be for something Pokemon related. I would go on a cruise if there was a tournament and the winner of the tournament wins a Catboy body pillow. Uno tournament? No, never mind. I'm not going on that cruise. I'm staying far. That cruise is gonna get raided by pirates. Everybody on that cruise is gonna have to walk the plank. That's gonna be the most cursed cruise of all. I wouldn't go on that cruise even if the winner got a Catboy body pillow. Even if. Nothing can get me to do that. Underwater high-speed rail would be the coolest thing ever, wouldn't it? That would be the best method of travel. I wouldn't have to be in the sky ever. I wouldn't have to worry about all the scary things that could happen on planes. Imagine looking out the window of your train and you just see the ocean. You see the fish, you see the coral reefs. That would be cool. I still can't afford a home. Neither can I. We can commiserate on that together. Today, my coworker was asking me how to set up some software because we haven't done it in a long time and we have an intern. He sent me an error message and I'm like, damn, looks familiar. And so I Google it and I get excited when I see someone ask how to solve the exact error. It was me! Trick proof! With my full fucking name on GitHub for some reason. What a full circle moment. Please tell me that you told all your coworkers after. That's actually really hilarious. What was your reaction? Did you just want to like flip your table when you saw that? That's always what I do though. Any sort of issue I have, I just immediately run to Google. I'll immediately run to Reddit because I trust the people. I trust the people are gonna have an answer. Lilith only likes to get high if it doesn't involve her leaving the ground, actually. Don't roast me like that. I don't know. It's like, I'm fine on a plane. Like, if I have to travel via plane, I will. And it's like, at least on a plane, your feet are still touching, like, a surface. I don't know. What I don't like, I'm not sure if it's heights or what. I don't like when my feet aren't touching like the surface. Like one of the most scary moments of my life was once when I was like 13 or 14. My friend, for my friend's birthday, she wanted to go skiing and she wanted to go snowboarding. Narf. Lord Pretty Beard, thank you so much for the tier 1 resub at 13 months. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for your support. Appreciate it so much. Thank you. My friend wanted to go snowboarding for her birthday, and we started out on the bunny slope. We were on the bunny slope for a while, and that was fine. But then when we had to do the next slope, the one that was a little less bunny and a little more scary, we had to take a ski lift. And when I was on the ski lift, I don't think I had ever been more terrified in my life. It was horrible. I was so scared on that thing. And I think it was because my feet weren't touching the ground. And I looked down and they're just dangling. One wrong move and you could just slip and fall off that thing. It did not feel very safe to me. I don't like ski lifts, and I don't like and that's why I don't like roller coasters either, because it's kind of the same thing with a lot of them. But I'm also not really a big fan of heights. I don't love planes, but I will take them if I need to travel somewhere, and I'll definitely take one if it means I get to go to Japan and buy dojins. Yeah, I hear ya. I recently decided I needed a new piece of anime art, so I bought a Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood piece off of Etsy. It's still to arrive, but when it does, I'll share on Discord. Please share that on Discord. I need to see that. Is it like a wall scroll or like a display? I need some more art in my room too. The main reason I want to go to a con soon is just so I can get some more Artist Alley stuff to just hang up in my room and be happy. I don't know, having art in my room just makes me happy. But yeah, please share that Brotherhood piece in there. I want to see it. I want to see it. Especially if it's an Etsy piece. You trust Reddit? Good point. Good point. Not always. Not always, but every now and it depends. It depends the subreddit I'm on. There's some subreddits out there where there are good people who want to help. Not all of them. A good 75% of them, that's not the case. But there are some where maybe I can, for my very, very specific niche questions, I trust that somebody's going to have an answer, you know? And sometimes, I don't know, I just look for comfort, like if I'm feeling sad or lonely. I'm like, I'm not the only one who feels this way, right? If not for Reddit and GitHub, Google would never have an answer. Exactly. That's why whenever somebody tells me that they ChatGPT something, I'm just like, whatever happened to a good old Google search? We've had Google searches for years. Google's not gone. Just make sure you do the -AI when you want to ask your question. Google's your friend. Oh yeah, or Substack too. Substack and Substack is great for like essays and just information. GitHub and Stack Overflow. Those were the things that back when the one semester that I attempted and failed at coding, I went to those websites whenever I had any sort of question because they would usually have the answer. It like to my homework. I wouldn't know it. Reddit has a slightly, moderately, very small chance to actually have real humans instead of predictive text nonsense. That's true. Yeah, I mean, you do kind of have to go digging a little bit sometimes. But every now and then you will find a response written by a human. I linked it to my coworker before I saw my name, and I was like, what the fuck, it was me! Always has been. Also, fuck those guys, the answer they gave me was not satisfactory. It was correct, but it was not helpful. What, were they being rude about it? Were they being, like, passive-aggressive? I hate that. I hate it when it's like, oh, well, you gave me the correct answer, but I don't like your tone. Sit down and try again. Sitting in chairs must be hell-free. I walked right into that one. I knew this, in my mind, the second I mentioned that I don't like when my feet aren't touching the ground, I knew what was all cooking in your brains. I was just waiting for somebody to actually pull the trigger. And it had to be Jacob. It's not like Jacob's new to betraying me or anything, though. Bunny needs her rope toe? Wait, what's a rope toe? What? I always hated, what is a... I'm about to be offended. Oh, those things. I thought, for some reason, I thought a rope toe was like, I thought it was like, you know, when you see... You know when you see those schools walk by and there's a bunch of like tiny little kids, not more than like 4 or 5, and they're all holding on to like the chain, like it's a leash, you know, so they don't get separated. I thought that's what that was, and I'm like, hey! But no, the rope toe is just like the thing at the ski lift that you climb when you need to get up. I don't know if they had well, this was a really high mountain, and my friends all wanted to ride the ski lift, and I thought it was gonna be cool. I didn't know it was going to be scary. I didn't know it was going to be scary until I was 100 feet in the air. Some ski lifts don't even have the front bar. People really be taking their lives in their hands. I don't remember if this one even had a front bar. I think that was the big reason why I was so scared. And I was this itty-bitty little 13-year-old, and I had the snowboard attached to my feet at the time when I was sitting on this thing, and that thing was fucking heavy. I think it weighed more than I did at the time. And so I felt like weighed down on that thing, and I was just holding on for dear life to that ski lift because I was like, if I move, I'm dead. It was really terrifying. I think that was the day that I realized I was afraid of heights. No bueno. No, that's not true. Before that, there was one time when I was a very little kid. I was at a lighthouse with my family, and we were all walking up the lighthouse, and the stairs were those types of stairs where it was like there was a gap between each stair. So, you know, if you could slip through the gap and fall, and that terrified me as a kid, and I remember sobbing and crying the entire way up there. It was so scary. I think I wouldn't even like it today. I still don't like those types of stairs. No, it was when I realized I was afraid of heights was once when I was in Canada. I was at a mall, and I was about to step on an escalator that was going down, and I slipped and I fell, and my hand was gripping the top of the escalator, and I was hanging on for dear life, and it was like digging into my knees, and my mom had to grab onto my hand and pull me up. That was the day that I think I became terrified of heights. That was really scary. I still don't really like going down escalators. I still kind of like pause every time I see one. At least if they're on a really high floor of a mall. But yeah, people are taking their lives in their hands. I'm only a daredevil when it comes to like horror movies and those types of thrills, like scary things, not like, you know, extreme sports or anything. Not even then. Google sucks ass. Use different search engines. I'm so loyal to Google though. What am I gonna use? Bing? Is Bing still even a thing? Do you guys remember when every show was sponsored by Bing and everybody would do Bing searches and it felt really unrealistic to me? Literally just scroll past the AI summary and look at Wikipedia and you'll have better info. Exactly. That's usually what I do. Although I think there is a way that you can get rid of the AI responses. I'm pretty sure there is a way you can. I did that back in 2002. GitHub and such didn't exist and I couldn't stand writing code, but AI lets me write in pseudocode. Pseudocode. I would never betray Lilith. Don't want to fuck with Escalate. I would never betray Lilith if she knew it was me. It's always you, Jacob. Every time. Oh yeah, you don't want to fuck with escalators. Escalators can be scary. Escalators can be, and I don't know, I always have Final Destination brain. Sometimes I'll be in an elevator and I'm just like, what if the wires just like go shock and then the elevator goes fall and then there's no more Lilith. I don't know. I try not to say these things when other people are around, but I'm always thinking them. I heard about an escalator accident once and the phrase, like ground beef was said regarding the Jesus. I was like 7 or 8 years old when this happened. Imagine a little 8-year-old ground beef Lilith at the bottom of the escalator. Would you guys eat me if I was ground beef? Would you guys eat me if I was ground bunny? If I died in a freak escalator incident and they turned me into a burger afterwards, would you guys eat me? I hope you would. I pay for my search engine? What do you use? Bing is somehow still alive, but Jeeves just died a couple weeks ago. What the hell is Jeeves? Now you're just making them up. Kagi. It's actually a good search engine because it uses the same sources, but it's not trying to sell you products. I do like that. I do like it when they're not trying to sell me things and constantly view the things that I'm looking at whenever I go shopping. I find that a little creepy. Elevators don't go fall. They have catch mechanisms specifically for that. But what about in Final Destination? Didn't the elevator go fall in that movie? Their movies were... Wait, so are movies lying when the elevators go fall in those? Or is that not them going fall? What are they doing? Are they just electrocuting and failing? So the elevators have a fail-safe brake. Then how do you explain the movies then? I know movies aren't real, but they're based off of real things. But there have been freak elevator accidents, I'm sure. I don't want to look it up because I don't want to get sad today, but not really. Oh, well, I mean, I guess that's a good thing then. Oh, movies need to get better at coming up with more realistic Final Destination kills then. Lilith Hassenpfeffer, you say? Girl, you don't remember Ask Jeeves? I remember Akinator. Next, she's gonna say she doesn't know about Alta Vista. I know about Windows Vista. What's Alta Vista? Are these things for coders? I know Google. I know Firefox. I know Microsoft Edge. I know Bing. I know Tor. Tor is the deep web one. I know Opera. I know lots of them. But I don't know Jeeves. I'm sorry. Jeeves is the name of a butler. Final Destination lies. You're telling me everything that happens in Final Destination is a lie? You telling me people can't actually have premonitions of big highway accidents and roller coaster accidents and elevator accidents? I saw one Final Destination movie and I thought it was funny. Dogpile search engine is still alive. You guys are making these up at this point. I don't think these are real. Final Destination, they took out the brakes, so they really killed all those guys. The tanning bed scene is actually a documentary. Oh, there are lots of movies that had tanning bed scenes. Didn't Chucky have a tanning bed scene? One of the Bruce Bigelow movies had a tanning bed scene, I think. Ugh. That wouldn't happen to me because I wouldn't go in a tanning bed. I don't trust those. You know what happens when you put a ghost in a tanning bed? She'll disintegrate. The bunny is broken. This is how we find out she's actually... I'm a normie because I don't know what search engines you're talking about. I am not a normie. I know what Akinator is. The mascot for Ask Jeeves was literally a butler. Yeah, because that's every stereotypical butler's name is Jeeves. I've been called a lot of insults here, but I think a normie is the worst one of all. I know Google. Most people use Google. Have I been wrong for all these years? What's the best one for me to use? Jeeves was a butler. He was a search engine. He'd bring you the pages on his little tray. Wait, that's so cute. Why'd they get rid of him? Did he retire? Did he get too old? I couldn't believe it, but I saw a physical billboard advertising DuckDuckGo. I feel like I've heard of DuckDuckGo. That one I might have heard of. What about, what's GoDaddy? Do you guys remember the GoDaddy commercials? I was always confused about what those were because they always just had naked ladies in them. And I'm like, I don't think this is supposed to be an advertisement for naked ladies. I think it has something to do with the internet and domains. But I don't think it's a search engine. Dogpile was a combined search engine that used Lycos and I don't remember all the other. What's Lycos? Maybe I'm not a computer person. Maybe it was all a lie when I got most tech savvy in high school. I think they just thought that because I took film and I played on my Nintendo DS during study hall. But I don't know what... Why are there so many search engines? Why do we need so many of them? GoDaddy is a website hosting site. Oh, I thought so. Yeah, it's for domains, right? It's a domain name registrar and hosting service. Does it still exist? It's where you go to get your URL registered. You need to pay for that, right? Don't you need to pay for your own domain? Does it still exist? Do they still use the naked ladies in their advertisements? Sometimes I would see those on like Nickelodeon. I'm like, I don't think that, and I remember even thinking as a kid that I didn't find those commercials to be inappropriate for for Nick. I've heard okay things about DuckDuckGo, but I also know a lot of conspiracy cranks really like it. Well, I'm no tinfoil hat conspiracy crank. But I do believe in luck, in that some people genuinely do have better luck than others. That's probably my only woo-woo thing. And I like the smell of essential oils, but I don't believe they have like healing properties or anything. Oh, the days of Spike TV and GoDaddy. 2006 was a crazy year. Spike TV. What happened to Spike TV? Was Spike TV where they would play like that show, like 1000 Dumb Ways to Die or something? What was that show called? 500 Dumb Ways to Die? I don't remember. Google evil. I guess maybe I should stop using Google then. I mean, I have been annoyed at them constantly trying to shove their AI down my throat. But I don't know. I mean, I use Opera on stream because I know that's supposed to be a little more like safe and encrypted when you're like trying to protect yourself. But I know that some people have issues with Opera too. I don't know. I just want to search where I can get New Carnival merch on the cheap. You need to pay for your own domain. I have a problem and too many domains on my hands. It's better to have too many domains than not enough domains. I don't think I have any domains. So I think you should have more domains. Do you need to pay domains like a subscription though? I don't think I would want a domain if I have to pay for it every month. That's too much money for a domain. And hello, INF with you. Hello, hello. Happy Tuesday. Welcome on in. Hemwell. We're talking domains. I'm learning a lot about search engines today. Opera is just a Chrome reskin. Is it? Oh. Actually, they're the same shape. The icon is the same shape. They're both round. You're right. It is just a reskin then. 1000 Ways to Die, Whacked Out Sports, TNA Wrestling, and Mansers. What a channel. Greatly missed, now that I think about it. Opera has a variety of issues. Yeah, it's probably better than Google, though. I don't know. I kind of alternate between the two. But maybe now I need to look into using a new browser. I think that's what I'm learning today. Maybe for my birthday, I'll purchase myself a domain and get myself a new browser. Opera is Apple and also evil. Oh, I didn't know it was owned by Apple. I need to start doing more research on things. You pay somewhere between yearly and 10 years typically. Oh, every 10 years doesn't sound so bad actually. Look up Chromium. Is that like Chrome but better? Also, we're gonna continue this conversation. I'm just gonna pull up some Pokemon. I'll play Pokemon while we talk. If y'all don't mind. If y'all don't mind. Tomorrow's my birthday. Why? Nope, good attitude. We're having good attitude. We're excited. We're happy. We are looking forward to getting older and wiser. Why can't I hear anything coming out of this thing? Hang on. There's no noise. Where's the noise? What the heck? Where's the noise? Well, you know what? That's okay. I'll just put on some music. No reason to be upset. I'll just put on some cozy music while we play Pokemon. Cozy music. Okay. Time for the recap. I think we're in the SSN right now. Bunny, you precious summer child. You mean spring child, because I was born in May. Or winter child, because I like winter? I suppose summer is coming up soon. I'm glad you think I'm sweet, though. Vast majority of browsers are based off of Chromium. Safari and Firefox are the last two big ones that are not based off of it. Even Microsoft Edge is just Chromium. So is there like a conglomerate on browsers or something? Why are they all owned by Disney? Is Google one of the big companies? Should I get a new... I have Google phone. Should I get a different phone? I'm trying my best. I don't like technology anymore. I'm always like, isn't this supposed to be making our life easier? I feel like it's always just making our lives harder. I'm currently using Firefox, but Chrome, some sites. Okay. I mean, I guess I could always use different browsers for different things. Why is Venusaur silently judging me? He did look really judgy there, didn't he? He looks like, he's mad that I haven't taken out the recycling yet. Look, I'm sorry. I'll take it out today, I promise. It was just, I lost track of time. I was busy. I had a lot of work to do. It's gonna get taken out. It's recycling. It's not like it'll smell. Right? I like autumn, but I was born in March. I like May, and I like spring. But my favorite season will always be winter. Isn't it so sad when your birthday is not during your favorite season? I would be so crushed if my birthday was in the summer. Even if my birthday was in the summer, I would not like summer. I'd be like, damn it, for my birthday, I have to be all sweaty and glistening and... my hair gotta be all frizzy. I was thinking, I wanted to get a keratin treatment for the summer, which is like a fancy straightening treatment. I did not realize how expensive it was gonna be. I wanted to go back to the salon where I got my nice new haircut, and it's like $450. That's insane. And probably more for my hair because my hair is so long. I guess I'll just live with having really frizzy hair over the summer. It's fine. Maybe I'll wear wigs. Switch it up. This is where we get cut, right? I'm pretty sure it is. We'll need to figure out some other guys to have on our team. Last time we decided that we're going to raise this Sandshrew, and we're going to have a Sandslash on our team. I don't think I've ever had a Sandslash on my team before. So, I'm excited. And it'll be different. Most people would raise a Diglett at this point, especially when they're going to go up against Lieutenant Surge. But, I don't feel like being a normie today like I was accused of earlier. I'm going to be niche. Beef stew. Hello, Blauvin! Beef stew. Beef stew. I'm so excited for my oysters tomorrow, guys. I haven't had oysters in so long. I asked my mom if she likes oysters, and she was like, I just like them fried. You like them raw? And I'm like, ooh, I like them briny. I like them briny. Take that. We're gonna eat some tentacle calamari tonight. Just get your own carrots. Improve my eyesight. Summer birthday sucks. It's too hot to go outside. And it's on a Saturday this year. I'll feel obligated. Oh, yeah, you do have a summer birthday. Go somewhere air-conditioned. That's what I would do. Uh-oh. Well. beef stew is about to become, just gravy, I suppose. Maybe I'll send out meat more. There's other guys that we need to, train up a little bit. Google phones are actually good. I went back to a Samsung this year and I hate it. That's the thing, I like my Google phone. But I don't want to deal with Google bullshit. When will you wear wigs? Have you ever worn wigs? Will you or will you not wear wigs? Huey. Aw, beef stew's not looking too good. I like oysters smoked. You can smoke oysters? How? Well, yeah, I guess you can smoke fish. That is a thing you can do. I've never heard of smoked oysters. I think these are just... I just want, you know, the raw kind. That you put, you have with, you know, the sauces. A little brine. Ew. More for me. I made homemade tomato apple soup with grilled cheese with bacon and cranberry jam. Can I have some? If I saw that on a menu, I would melt. I would turn into a melt. I would simply die. I want that. I want that so bad. That sounds so good. Thank you for the soup. It tastes almost as good virtually, but I bet it would taste even better in person. Tomato and apple. Did that just add like a nice extra sweetness? I bet it added like a nice sweetness and like a bit of an earthy taste too. Ugh. I love grilled cheese and tomato soup. It's one of my favorite combos. I like a good smoked oyster stew. That sounds pretty lit. That sounds good. What is a smoked oyster? I need to look up what a smoked oyster. Oh, those look good. Mmm. It's like an oyster confit, almost. Like, check this out. Look at that. Chipotle smoked oysters? Wait, so you just like put them in the smoke? They don't like cook though, right? Are they still raw? They look like they're still raw. They just look like they have a little bit of a char and like a flavoring to them. That looks so good though. I want to try. Alright, I may need to text my friend and be like, hey, can you change that dinner reservation so we could get smoked oysters instead? Who needs regular oysters when you got oyster bars? Can you believe an oyster runs this bar? You've heard of a shrimp frying this rice. Now, have you ever heard of an oyster running this bar? It did add some sweetness and rounded it out. Just for a full-bodied flavor profile. I want to eat lots of good food in this upcoming year. That's something that I'll try to look forward to. I don't know. Each year on my birthday, I try to be like, all right, these are things that I'll try to look forward to in this upcoming year. And this year, I'll try to look forward to eating lots of good food. Like tomato soup with apple in it. Because that sounds really good. I made homemade tomato soup recently. Never thought to add apple to it. That sounds good, Fluffy. You should try it and then give me some. And when I say some, I mean the entire pot. Yeah, I want to try that too now, actually. If you want to gatekeep your recipe, I understand. But if you want to share it, the food channel is open. But I totally understand when a chef wants to gatekeep their own recipes. Ooh, poison sting. Do I want to learn poison sting? I guess I could get rid of scratch. Not really much reason to have that. I mean, it's literally a stew made with soaked oysters. Go full cream stew, Japanese style for it. Those Japanese cream stews always look really good. I'll have to find a recipe now for oyster stew. Thank you for the head pat. Meep chorp. Guys, I saw the cutest thing the other day. I saw new baby cousins for Libra. On Mother's Day, after I got lunch with my family, we went to a bookstore because I wanted to buy some damme. And right outside of the bookstore, there were these 2 Canadian geese that just had babies. They had a bunch of eggs there and they had just hatched. And they were so cute. I sent them to Libra and I was like, your cousins. Actually, I should put them in the Discord after stream. They were adorable. And it was like right outside of an It was right outside of an IHOP. And the IHOP employees set up like a little enclosure for them and like a little bucket with food, and they were like looking out for them. It was really sweet. I was very happy to see the babies. Libra's family only grows more and more with each day. Nah, I'll share. Yay! Thank you! Cabbage and apple soup. Good stuff. Add some shredded pork for extra deliciousness. I love how even though the weather is getting warmer, we've all accepted that soup season never ends. Which is true. Soup season never ends. Soup season never dies. It's always soup season. I want all the soups. Give me all the soups. Oh, I can't wait till I get that EXP share. I'm tired of constantly switching out. Maybe a little pancetta and bacon. I had a really good sandwich the other day that had grilled chicken, avocado, bacon, meat chop! Bacon, lettuce, spicy mayo. Good shit. Did you teach them how to chorp? I did chorp at them. I did go chorp at them, but only soft chorps. Because if I chorped too loud, the parents would have started hissing at me. And I didn't want that to happen. But I did give them soft little chorps. I also, for the first time, saw what a goose egg looks like. They're huge! I was not expecting goose eggs to be that big. And I'm like, that must be why they call zeros goose eggs. It's like a fucking ostrich egg. It was so big. Speaking of soup season, have you seen Andong's videos on it? On soup season? No, link that in the Discord. I'm a soup season advocate. Year-long soup season advocate. Now I want soup. I literally had soup today. Yay, let's go! Soup is forever. Beauty fades, soup is forever. Do I have any? No revives. Okay. We'll go heal then. Beauty fades, money gets spent, but soup. Now soup is forever. I wish I had a cauldron. I bet my soups would fucking slap if I had like a witch's cauldron. Are there any companies that make soup pans that look like witch's cauldrons? If you want summer soup, leek and potato chilled soup is one of my favorites. There's lots of cold soups. Once I had like a cucumber soup that wasn't that bad. Ooh, you know what I really like? You know what's really a really good like soupy like dish to have in the summer? Those cold dipped noodles. Like you get soba noodles at the supermarket and you boil them, and then when they're cooked, you immediately put them in like cold ice water. And you get a special dipping sauce for them. They're so good. So yummy. Speaking of soup, look at all the soup! What's the soup of the day? It smells tasty. It might get the stomach growling. Can I get the soup of... Oh, he's peeling the potatoes. So it might be like a tato soup. Oh yeah, there's a Snorlax nearby, I think. Oh, this guy's peeling onions. He's crying. Is nobody gonna tell me what soup they're serving today? Okay, he's... The main course is from the Le Chef. Prime beef steak. I don't think I've ever tried that soup. But I have enough fillets. Do I have enough fillets du beef? This guy is speaking an omelette du fromage. OMG, Lilith, you should buy a cauldron and make a forever soup. I should. Where can I get one? Where do I procure a cauldron that I can make a forever soup in? Oh, I think there's a berry in one of these trashes. Ooh. Trash berries. The geese are very cute, much less threatening than the one we saw on Saturday that walked off a softball to the leg. Geese are scary. They have a lot of drama. They're always fighting with each other. I want to know this cucumber soup now. I had it a long time ago on vacation with, like, one of my cousins made it, and it was really good. My uncle was a big fan. Instant pots are just modern cauldrons. Agreed. My mom has one of those. She has an Instant Pot, and I know a lot of people that have Instant Pots, but they need to start making Instant Pots look like actual witches' cauldrons, though. Think about how many would sell. I should have worked in marketing. If it's in a witch's cauldron, it's no longer soup, it's stew! I need a witch's cauldron for my blinding stew. If I don't get it for my blinding stew, then... Snorlax! I'm not gonna get cursed. I'm more likely to go blind if I drink my soup out of a cauldron. Blinding forever stew. If I get the cauldron, will you guys actually let me eat the stew? I feel like you won't. I feel like you guys will never let me eat the stew. Why won't you let me live my dreams? I bet Raphael would let me eat the stew. I wonder if Raphael... I forgot if they wish you a happy birthday in Love and Deep Space. I hope that I'm in for a nice surprise tomorrow. That's not a soup, that's a steak. And there are soups that have beef in them. Maybe not steak, but they got beef. Like the Campbell's Chunkies, those got beef in them. Or is that Campbell's Stew? You can buy a 12-quart cast iron cauldron on Amazon for like $200, $300. What a steal. What a deal. Have you tried Throne? I should. I don't know. I was trying to update my Throne today, but a lot of the stuff on the Throne website itself is just a lot of things I don't need. I love Throne, but the site itself definitely has a lot of landfill. Lilith, do you go around with some pocket soup in case of emergencies? Obviously. You don't? I mean, obviously you do. Everybody does. Everybody does. What do you mean not everybody walks around with emergency soup in their pockets? Don't you get hungry? I exhibit very similar behaviors. Anytime I go to a diner and they have a bowl of lollipops in the front, like, you know what I'm talking about. You know how some diners will just have, like a bowl of lollipops in the front? Like the Dum Dum lollipops. I'll usually take, like, a handful of those and just put them in my purse. And then I'll forget about them. And then one day I'll be out and about and I'll be thinking to myself, man, I wish I had some candy. And then I open up my purse and I see there's lollipops in there. And I'm like, wow! I'm so happy I had all these emergency lollipops in here. Atelier Lilith, the Eternal Stew, and the Age of Blindness. I should get my own Atelier game. I'm as cute as those girls. Sure, those girls are probably a lot younger than I am, but that's okay. I still got it. I bet I can make a stew better than any of them can. What do you mean, no? I think you mean yes. When did we get that hyper potion? I don't remember. I like that they do a little animation in this game of you giving them the potion. Competing against the young keeps me youthful. That's gonna be me after tomorrow. My ramen place is closed today. No! I'm sorry to hear that. I hope that it's open tomorrow. Were you planning on going today? What kind of ramen were you gonna get? You don't have to talk about it if it's gonna make you too sad. I'm sorry. I won't bring it up. Oh, we got it in one go. I'm feeling confident. We can take on Lieutenant Surge with just this little guy. Or we can at least try. You ever make your gacha game birthday the day you start playing so you get the rewards immediately? No, I'm not that smart. Well, now I know. I only just recently learned that a lot of VTubers have different birthdays than their actual birthdays. Like, I was talking to some VTubers and they were like, oh, my VTuber birthday is like the day that I debuted. And I'm like, oh, I'm lazy and I didn't do that. I probably should have. No, I just made it my birthday. Why not? My birthday, my special day should be celebrated by all. Hey, give me that. Oh, is he not going to give it to me until I've defeated all the trainers on here? Probably. Throne was very gracious to you today, Bun Bun. Thank you. Much appreciated for all of the presents. I always appreciate everybody's generosity. I'm very gracious for all of you. You guys always give me a very nice birthday. Atelier girls are cute and Lilith is cute, so it's a perfect fix. Hee hee hee. I would fit right in. Have they already had a redhead? They better not. People went crazy for free rent, so age might not be as much of an issue. What'd that one VTuber say? The age of 30 is in demand or something? All it is just how long we've been on Earth. That's what Jen keeps telling me. And she's correct. I wanted some Tantan ramen with an extra ramen egg. Your greed knows no bounds. 2 ramen eggs. Your deliciousness greed. The other day when I was playing D&D, I was told that I needed to roll, after encountering a monster, and I rolled a very high number, and then my DM went, Pierre rolled a 20 on the deliciousness scale, and then made the monster run after me and try to eat me. It was so evil. I rolled a 20 on the deliciousness scale. I would probably set a different birthday so there's less chance of tying me to my online identities. Yeah, I didn't really think about that before. There was certainly a lot that I probably should have thought about a little better before I became a VTuber, but I don't know. I guess I'm not quite as precious about identity just because, like, you know, a lot of people knew who I was before this. But yeah, I understand why a lot of other VTubers want to do more to protect themselves. Ponyta. All shall bow down and worship the Bun's special day. Thank you, XG-Ray. Welcome, welcome. Appreciate your kind words. All hail the Bun Day. You've heard of the birth of Venus, but have you heard of the birth of Bunnis? I bet you haven't. But thank you and welcome on in. Welcome, Robonyan. Welcome, welcome. That makes sense. I was wondering why I've been seeing more than one birthday celebration from other VTubers I follow. Now I know why. They're celebrating multiple birthdays for themselves. Everybody's greed knows no bounds today. I don't know. If I had a different VTuber birthday, it would probably be in January, because that's when I started streaming. I guess that would make more sense for Lilith, too, because I'm a winter girly. It's fine. It's too late now. What's done is done. It is what it is. And I like the day that my birthday is on. I think May 13th is a good day to have a birthday. I share a birthday with Robert Pattinson. And a few other people, I think. Ooh, the Safari Zone. It's gonna be a bit till we get there. We had to do something for Bunny. We didn't have a chance to fund another model or computer. Yeah, sorry I didn't have any big goals on there this year. I probably should have had something bigger on there, like a new fun asset. But I do want to give you guys more art. I want to give you guys more art to look forward to, new emotes, and little things while I, you know, prepare some bigger things behind the scenes. But I do need to think of a new big stretch goal, though. You've set that bug in my mind. Oh, rival battle. This is the famed battle where we kill his Raticate, according to the creepypasta lore. I think this is the one, because afterwards, we don't see him with Eradicate on his team again. Raticate, I mean, sorry. Ever since I was a kid, I don't know why I say Raticate. Weird pronunciation thing. It's like, you know how as a kid, you have at least one or two Pokemon that you just pronounce totally wrong? For Rattata, I used to say Rattata. God damn it. The Lilith Dungeon. My character is a halfling, actually. Like Chilchuck. Well, Chilchuck is half foot, they call him. Which is, I think, is essentially the same thing. But yeah, I do need a new stretch goal. And there it is, the Raticate! Rat-a-tat-tat, rat-a-tat-tat. Rattata. Rattata, rattatat. And welcome, Buckaroo Holiday. Welcome, welcome. Raticate and Ashley Olsen. And their big sister, what's the other one's name? Elizabeth. Sorry, I was trying to come up with a Pokemon pun for her name. Raticate and Ashley Olsen. Imagine a Nuzlocke where the rival also has to follow the Ironmon rules. We would both be fucked. Libra and I still need to do our soul link. I want to set that up soon. Did we land on a game to flex the fancy gaming rig? Well, I want to play Resident Evil soon, because I have 2 and 3 now. So I need to plan when I'm going to start those. Let's see. I'm going to try and... I'm just going to try and leer when I wake up. So I can at least bring his defenses down. Hopefully he won't kill me. Come on, wake up. Wake up. Spood is a murderer! Spood is just expressing himself. This is how Spood expresses himself, okay? Spood did not kill Gary's Raticate. Maybe he did. Maybe he did a little bit. Maybe he did a wee tiny bit. Alright, what is my next move here? I don't know how well Dig is gonna do. Shit! I forgot grass is super effective against... Why did I do that? Dig did hit the super effective. I don't know. Do I risk... I don't have any revives, which is annoying. So I can't heal my Spearow. But do I want to... What do I want to do? Do I want to heal Sandshrew? Or do I want to send out a sacrificial lamb? Maybe I'll heal. Heal and hope for the best. Take on some other trainers before we come back. Yeah, I thought that would happen. That was useless. Alright, whatever. Well, Gary will get revenge for our murder this time around. I don't think Spoot's gonna be able to kill him. But we can try! Ugh! I hate sleep powder! Think you should have used that poison strike first round? Probably, but would that even... I don't think that would poison Ivysaur, though, because Ivysaur's already poisoned, so wouldn't he be immune? I'm pretty sure Ivysaur would be immune to poisoning. Oops. I think I might just need to train up my Spearow. Isn't Plant weak to poison? I mean, Plant is... Yeah, Grass is weak to poison, but Ivysaur is grass poison, so it wouldn't be super effective. Yeah, I think we're gonna die. That's okay. I'm not angry about it. Oh, or we could turn it around. Maybe I should have just used Pikachu the whole time. We know for next time. Beef Slam. All we have left are our 2 babies, who I haven't trained up at all. Oh, I wish I had Metronome. Metronome would be so sick right now. Maybe double slap will kill it. Maybe we'll crit it to death. Oh, okay. Wait, hang on. Listen, it ain't over till it's over. Ivysaur looked at Spearow and said type advantage type is bullshit. With that smug-ass look on its face. Alright, come on. Maybe we can Fury attack. No, we're gonna die. We're gonna die. It's okay. Did I name my rival Chawarp? I don't remember anything nowadays. Yeah, it's not a Nuzlocke at least. This is my chill run. This is my chill run because I want to soul link with Libra. That's gonna be the stress run. This is my chill run before I get into stressful games like Resident Evil. But yeah, that'll be the big boy PC game probably. That and Hades as well. I still need to play. And there's a few others I should probably try out too. Because I have Hades now as well. Are there any other trainers I can face on the ship before we face Gary? I'm gonna lurk now because I don't remember well enough. Lurk away. Lurkins chill. Oh wait, I was supposed to go upstairs. Hades, you'll eat so good. Yeah, I'm excited. I just need to be prepared. Oh, wait, I said I was gonna go upstairs. Oh, okay. We learn cut up here. I'm excited for Hades. Everybody tells me that I'll be okay playing it. Like, I'm nervous. I feel like it would be a game that I'd be bad at, but everybody says that I'll be fine. And that there's a mode that makes it a little easier. Is this true? Damn, I gotta replay Hades. I know a lot of people in my chat have played Hades. My life has just been reading lately. Books and visual novels. Whew, this drink is zenning me out. Maybe that's why I'm not stressing about the battles. I'm zenned out on my CBD drink. I'm chillin'. Hades 2 has a big update that I haven't gotten to yet. Ooh. How often does it update? I was excited because I saw, do you guys remember that game Midnight Train that I played? It's coming to Steam. I'm really excited. I want more people to play it. I'll never forget that the night I finished that game was the night that I became friends with Libra. Isn't that sweet? Isn't that precious? That game brought me and Libra together. Like magic. Hey, matey, let's do a little jig. Huh? Edmund! I love that name. In my newest D&D campaign, my character's name was Edmund. I was a cat boy. It's fast-paced, but the learning curve is very well designed, and yes, there's a god mode that brings them the challenge every death if you're struggling. Alright, well, I know for a fact I'm gonna be struggling, at least in the beginning. Maybe I'll get better as I, keep playing, but, I know in the beginning I'll at least be on the struggle bus. I know all these games I'm gonna be on the struggle bus, which is why I'm nervous to play. You guys will be patient with me, right? Just letting you know in the beginning when I play Resident Evil and these other games, I might not be so great at first. Hope y'all are okay with that. Please be patient with me. Please be patient with me. I'm just a bunny. Guys, I am literally just a bunny. I don't think you understand. You all may be god tier gamers, but I am a bunny. And bunnies, well, you know what they say about us. I don't even need to tell you. I already know what you're thinking. Okay, before I face Gary, I want to train up a little bit. Yeah, bunnies never forget. Exactly. I'm almost done with Watchmen. The comic? Isn't the comic really long? The struggle will be offset by the hot gods. I know. We haven't played a Thirst game in a while. So I'm excited about that. I could use a good Thirst game. The types of Thirst games that I play on my own can't really be played on stream. They're not really TOS friendly. But Hades, I think, is supposed to be. They're just hot. Nope, we're taking you to gamer boot camp. Drop and give me 50 Hadoukens. Okay. But I already have to give 10 squats during several streams. I already do squats for you people. Now I have to give Hadoukens? Hadouken these titties. Hades, but every death is 20 squats! My ass is gonna look so good by the end of that game. Ayo. Oh, I play a lot of my BL visual novels. It's my BL visual novels. I finished Dramatical Murder a few weeks ago, and that definitely wouldn't have been TOS friendly. But you guys probably don't want to watch me play my BL games. Those are for Lilith's eyes only. I don't know about really long. I don't read cape stuff outside of this. It's 12 chapters and it's really freaking good. Fuck! I should have expected that was gonna happen. I feel like Touch Starve is going to be forever unfinished. I know! When are they gonna finish that game? I want to play that! I played the whole goddamn demo in like one stream. That's how much I liked it. What happened to that game? That was a good game. It had an interesting premise. And as a touch-starved rabbit myself, I could relate. I don't know. They need a game that's a good mix of like visual novel and fun gameplay. I mean, I guess that's like, you know, the Persona games, but those are so long. They had something that was maybe a little shorter that I could complete in like just a few streams. That would be better. Rather than like years. I still want to try Metaphor ReFantazio, but again, I don't know if that's great for stream. Do 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 do. I also want to play a game with older characters too. I don't want to play a game with all high school characters. Persona, get with the program. This is the TikTok generation. No one wants to play a long game. They want one stream tops. I like playing long games. It's just sometimes they're hard to stream. It's other people's attention spans. Because I understand when somebody comes into a stream and like, you know, and I'm like in the middle of a game and they don't know what happened in like the beginning of the game and they're confused. It's hard to find a game that like can really work for stream sometimes. I don't know, I've been liking playing games that I can finish in just like a couple of streams. Ones that like I know I can finish quickly. But it is hard to keep people's attention spans nowadays. Metaphor is a great game, but yeah, it's hard to stream. There's so much dead time just grinding in levels in between major plot points. Yeah. Yeah, it's like it would be hard to get from like plot point to plot point because like for hours you would just be grinding. And I love grinding in games. You know, I love being able to yap while I grind. But if we want to like be able to enjoy the plot, then it's not as much fun, you know? When you just see grinding. And I know Pokemon has a lot of grinding too, but that's different. Hot take, Persona has grindy combat that's boring to have to watch played. I can kind of agree with that. I mean, it's stylish, but yeah, after a while, you're just seeing the same battle over and over again. It does get tedious, I suppose. "100%, a lot of those games are 90 plus hours at base, and if you must miss one stream, you miss a lot of context." Exactly. This Mega Punch could probably be useful in the battle against Lieutenant Surge, actually. As long as none of their electric attacks hit me. I could use it against a Magnemite if he has one. What does he have again? Does he even have a Magnemite on his team? I don't know if he does. He has a Raichu. Does he only have a Raichu? I can't remember. I can't do level grinding these days. It's just not fun. Who has the time? It's fun if you want something like mindless to do while you're like chatting with a friend on Discord, maybe. But when you're streaming, I could see people getting bored. It's okay, Bunny. I understand the Undertale will never be completed. Maybe I'll complete it in the Discord server sometime. I feel like it might be too late to complete it on stream at this point. But maybe in the server. One of my homies was playing Metaphor and had cartoons on screen at the same time, so we watched while she played. It's just like those TikToks where it's like a Family Guy clip, Subway Surfers. Jingle keys. Magneton. Wait, who died? Oh, Spoot died. That's crazy. Wait, do they have Levitate? They might have Levitate, so Dig might not affect him. But let's give it a try just in case. You know, combat can be grindy when the game just lets you skip it after a while. I'm so particular with my RPGs. They can't be too grindy. And they also can't be a strategy RPG with a million waves of enemies. Oh, wait, I wanted to heal my war turtle before this. And the writing needs to be good. And it needs to be the correct setting. Like, there's this game that I was sort of casually playing on my own called 100 Line. And it's made by the same guy. It's made by the guy who made the Danganronpa games. And, like, the plot's okay so far. But, like, I from what I hear from everybody is, as you keep playing it, it has, like, 100 endings. And it gets really crazy and really good. And I want to play it and get to those really good parts. But I can't stand the combat in the game. It's strategy RPG, kind of similar to Fire Emblem, and I just really don't like that type of combat. Because it's like 500 waves of enemies, and it takes fucking forever. And it feels more like playing chess. I don't know. I don't love it. But I wanna keep playing the game, but I wish I could skip through... I wish I could skip through the combat and just do the visual novel parts. Oh god, 100 Line. Yeah, it's become quite an infamous game. But it has a very dedicated cult fan base. Very similar to how Danganronpa had. And I loved the Danganronpa games. Like, those were like some of my favorite games when I was a teen. And I liked his last game before 100 Line 2, Rain Code. I really liked that game. Nobody played that. Which made me sad. Flashbacks, that was an insane holiday break. Jacob, how many endings did you get in 100 Line? There's 100 endings. It's crazy. Just the Touch-Starved socials, and they're still updating it. But still no release date? Really? They're edging us. They're literally edging us. They're edging us like how the love interests edge us in the game. 100 Line is an investment. It is. Like, it takes a lot of... It's a game you gotta dedicate a lot of time and hours into. And I'm just waiting for the story to really pick up, and I know that I'm not there yet. It is intriguing so far. But I just don't like the combat. I dread it. And I wish I could just skip it. But I can't. It's not possible. So many games where it's like the story is great, but fuck is the gameplay a slog. Have you guys been hearing about the new controversial game that's out right now? What's it called? Mixtape? Has anybody played that? That's the new big discourse game right now. I don't know. It's kind of giving like Life is Strange vibes to me. Where it feels very much like a game that was written by boomers trying to be like, how do you do, fellow kids? But I don't know. I'd have to give the game a try myself before I come up with my own opinion on it. The more you progress through the routes, the more it just lets you skip all the combat. That's what I'm looking forward to. I just have to fucking get to that point. Except the cereal battle arc. Fuck that arc. What? You're scaring me. I've seen enough spoilers at this point of the game. But the thing is, the spoilers are so crazy and like whack that I'm just like, how did we get to this point? I feel like I have to keep playing to see how we got here. Oh, he's evolving! They really do grow up so fast. Oh, I want to play Raincoat. Raincoat's a good game. It's not a perfect game, but it's a good game. I liked it. Slash is a sand slash. I thoroughly enjoyed my Raincoat experience. So I recommend, if you like mysteries in like a gritty setting, I think you'll like Raincoat. If you like pretending to be a detective, you'll like Raincoat. And I like pretending to be a detective. I got all 100, baby. Wow. It's a lot of endings. I'm like, how the fuck do you write 100 endings? I mean, I know a lot of them are like silly, jokey, throwaway endings. Bum, 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 bum. So many games on my wish. There's a lot on my wish list too. So many on my wish list and so many on my backlog as well. Oh yeah, I just watched a video about Mixtape earlier. It sounds interesting. On paper, it sounds pretty interesting. It's about like, you know, kids from the 90s talking about music and having like an adventure. But from what I understand is that there's not... People are mad that there's like not really any gameplay in it or something. I don't know all the discourse, but I just know a lot of people are mad about a number of different things. Where they're saying it doesn't really feel like you're like playing a real game. It feels like you're watching a movie. Or like it should have been a movie. Which, I mean, I don't know. That just sounds like a visual novel with extra steps to me. And maybe they just weren't the right audience? Oh yeah, I remember when Firewatch was controversial because it was all walking and people were debating whether it was actually a game. You can say that about so many games. Like, you can say that about Stanley Parable. You can say that about Edith Finch. I don't know. I don't think that makes them any less games. It's just a different kind of experience, I guess. Or like the Walking Dead games. Well, it has decision making. So that's a gameplay element, I suppose. This type of discourse pops up all the time for like new popular indie games on the scene. Somnium 3 is probably highest priority once it goes on sale. I played that over the holidays. Definitely wait until it goes on sale to get that. It was good, but I wouldn't pay full price for it, personally. But I liked it. It was cute. Half the endings are very phoned in. That's what I figured. I thought that would be the case. Like, they've got some really important endings, but like, you know, 40% of them are just goofy. Critique from people too terrified to engage with the media. Rather than engaging with the media, they're just looking at their phone the whole time. Have you seen Mixtape? I've seen clips from Mixtape, and I've seen the discourse about Mixtape. But I have not played Mixtape myself. I don't know if I will, but I might at least watch, like, some gameplay of it. Yasu! Yasu, that's the name of the best male character in Nana. The only male character in that show I don't want to karate chop. I don't think Mixtape is particularly grabbing me. I'll play it eventually, but I'm kind of over the 80s and 90s nostalgia. I kind of am too. I also looked up all of the songs that were in the game, and none of them really spoke to me. I was like, there's no Nirvana in here? Okay. Okay. But there's definitely a subset of sweaty gamers who say the game isn't actually Dark Souls. That game that isn't actually Dark Souls isn't a video game. Yeah, if the game doesn't have a sword or a gun, it's not a real game, don't you know? There's only one way to game, and that is by kill. Kill, kill, kill. I'd rather play Press A Simulator than Telltale QTE Schlock, but that's just me. Listen, I have my opinions on QTE. But I like some of the Telltale games. I at least like the first season of The Walking Dead. And The Wolf Among Us is good too. I like The Wolf Among Us. Still waiting for Wolf Among Us 2. Speaking of games that might not ever come out. Been waiting 84 years. It has more Aiba. She's all I need. I have a figure of Aiba. The only good AI. I saw some discourse around Dispatch, too, with people saying it didn't really push the envelope or challenge perspectives. I get it, but some folks just want a simple story to tune out to. That's my thing. At the end of the day, what's always going to be most important to me in a piece of media is, does it have a good story? You know? Drowsy. Never had a hypno on my team. Should I have a creepy hypno on my team? What do y'all think? That could be an interesting choice. But yeah, I mean, if it's a good story, then like, that's really what matters most to me, especially in a game. And doesn't it, I don't know, isn't there gameplay in Dispatch? Doesn't it have like decision making and multiple endings? Like, there is a gaming aspect to it. Maybe people just want something to complain about. Wolf Among Us 2 is coming out right after Half-Life 3. Oh, good. Thanks, Gabe Newell. So glad to hear. When's Half-Life 3 coming out again? Just, curious. Just a little curious. Tomorrow. Thank you. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if on my birthday they released Half-Life 3? Then you guys would really have to start worshiping me. You'd have to start calling me the Oracle. I've seen too many video essays about Telltale decisions having zero bearing on the plot. Yeah, a lot of the I understand a lot of the games are kind of illusion of choice. But it's about the emotional weight. Oh, I need to catch 30 types of Pokemon if I want the item finder. Oh. Yeah, I understand it's a lot of illusion of choice, but sometimes the emotional weight just works so well that, I don't know. Snorlax. Then I'm cool with it. At least for like season 1 of Walking Dead, you know? Sure, maybe I'd get the same results either way. But the ending of that season is always gonna make me cry, no matter what. Dispatch was designed in a lab to not grab me. I feel bad because I'm not really grabbed by Dispatch either. I wanna be, but I'm just not really into superheroes. I don't even want to finish The Boys. It looks so disappointing. I was talking about this with my mom, about how I've been so disappointed that I just don't really want to finish shows anymore. Just because I'm like, why would I want to if they just keep flubbing endings? I think we even talked about this the other day. Ever since Game of Thrones. I'm just like, why would I want to waste my time to watch what is not going to be a satisfying ending? Dispatch felt like a return to form to Telltale type games. I enjoyed it. A lot of people tell me that I would like Dispatch. I don't know. I've just never really been into like superhero stories. After Half-Life Alyx 2, Episode 2. When pigs fly. Telltale choices are about making you feel like you're invested in the characters, so when they pull the gut punch at the end of the series, it'll hurt extra. Exactly. I've accepted the games are more about the character, about like, you know, getting close to the characters, getting in their head and kind of feeling the journey along with them. An attack that frees the user from bind, wrap, leech, seed, and spikes. I don't really know. I don't think I need that. Yeah, it's more about the attachment to the characters, I would say, than it is about the decision making for me. Because as an example, like with Walking Dead Season 1 again, like, you know, you get so fucking attached to Lee because he's such a cool dude. And he cares so much about Clementine that the ending fucking hits. Read Watchmen, they're barely superheroes. I saw the movie Watchmen a long time ago. But I think I was too young to like really enjoy it at the time. Trixie Mattel loves Watchmen. Are there any trainers in here? I don't think there are, but I'm checking just in case. If there is one thing I think you would like about Dispatch is the 2 romance choices. Aside from that, not much. I'm gonna be honest. I saw the romance choices in Dispatch. I don't know if I really love either of them. They're okay. I need to get to know their personalities a little better. But looks-wise alone, I'm like, I'm not sure if either of these are my type. Lilith needs there to be a loser boy twink to get invested. I mean, that doesn't hurt to have. It certainly helps. It's not gonna hurt to have one in there. But it's more important that it has a good story than if it has a cute boy. My hot take is that people who don't like games that take away player agency in order to tell a story, e.g. Spec Ops: The Line disparaging the player for playing the game, are the same as people who don't read first-person fiction because they can't put themselves in the shoes of another character that doesn't act exactly like you. That's a real criticism of fiction and novels. I've been hearing that too. I'm like, are there really people like that who can only read a book if they feel like they can fully relate to the main character and insert themselves in their shoes? I'm like, why would you want that? I read books so I can like get away from my life and not think about that for a little bit. I love reading from the perspective of somebody else. I don't know, I love characters. I don't understand that at all. That's silly. I don't know, it's interesting to like gain all sorts of different perspectives, learn about mistakes that other people make. Put yourself in the shoes of somebody else? I think that's cool as fuck. That makes me concerned too to hear. I don't know, I like third-person perspective books. I can't imagine Watchmen working as a singular movie or any screen adaptation. I just remember the Watchmen movie being really long. It was very long. Oh yeah, this brings me back here. Okay. Well, there were no trainers. I stand corrected. Okay. Let's try facing Gary again. Yeah, that's really concerning. I don't know. Why would you only want to, like, understand a book from your own, you know, understand something from your own perspective rather than learn other people's stories or, you know, put yourself in somebody else's head? They must not really care about psychology all that much. Yeah, and I agree. It also smacks of a lack of empathy for not being able... Yeah, it's lack of empathy for not being able to put yourself in somebody else's shoes. Learn somebody else's pain. Understand what other people go through. It kind of comes... Honestly, it kind of sounds like that comes from a place of privilege. It's a little selfish to be TBH. I may not like people, but I want to understand them better. And I always want to learn more about them. And I like learning about different perspectives that aren't my own. Being able to develop new perspectives for myself. Change my way of thinking, you know? Learning is cool. Why don't the children want to learn? I don't need that many. That's why I read Warhammer books, because I can imagine myself in a doomed shitty future with the best I can hope for is quickly getting eaten by a giant bug monster. See, yeah, it's fun! It's fun imagining yourself in these crazy, dangerous worlds. Thinking about how you would survive, interact with other people. And there's something about reading from another character's perspective and getting frustrated with decisions they make, getting angry at them, being confused by them. It's just like, I want to be able to like feel feelings towards my characters and care about them. So if they're just making all decisions that I would make, I would get bored. I don't know. Okay, let's try this again. Let's try that again. Bonjour. Let's kill Eradicate again. I've heard an argument that the game being pretty much bog standard boring shooter was a part of the point, but that point I say, well, then the game is boring and I don't care. Always remember, at the end of the day, if you think a game looks boring, you don't have to play it. That's the beauty. Nobody forces us to play these games. If we don't like the look, it's cool to just be like, that game's not for me. I think that looks boring, and I don't want to play. Sure, but have you considered fucking pronouns? The worst thing that happened in gaming. Pronouns, scary. People are silly. Inventing new silly things to be angry about each day. You know what I'm angry about? No high-speed rail. That's something we should be angry about. We need a high-speed rail. So I never have to take a 13-hour train ride ever again. Because learning has been made very boring and generally terrible by the ruling class. And it's not free. Let Lilith be your teacher these days. But Bunny, what about Anita Sarkeesian? Oh, her name being put on something just completely ruined this game for me. Y'all, it's been years. It's been years. Move on. What does she even do? Oh, I got put to sleep. That's what happened. Ooh, people are cheering outside. What's going on? They're all celebrating my birthday. Everybody's celebrating my birthday outside. They're all celebrating without me. How dare they? How very dare they? Bro, why is this Ivysaur so fucking strong? Please, just die. I hate that we're dealing with the fallout of Gamergate. I know, I thought this conversation would have died a long time ago, but a lot of people are very incapable of getting over things. And it's like, aren't we tired? Don't we have new things to talk about? Aren't we bored of regurgitating the same slop argument over and over again? I just read some reviews on Mixtape that were like, that's not what the 90s were like. And meanwhile, I'm like, I'm pretty sure I owned that outfit. I don't remember enough of the 90s. Oh, wake up, you little bitch. Wake up! I want you to be the one to kill it. Please. We need the high-speed rail circle that's been proposed for the Northeast that covers all of New England, New York, Southern Ontario, and Quebec. But that's not gonna happen. Oh, fuck yeah! Oh, he's gonna use a super potion next turn, isn't he? Who was the one who had... Let's see if we can get Spoot to kill him. Yes, we can! Ethics in games journalism or something. Oh, fuck. Let's write about games having good stories instead of stupid things that don't matter at all. Stupid things people make up to be angry about. Let's all just be more chill. Let's all be more chill and share a blunt. I won. Gary's Radicate's dead. And gamers are stinky. What else is new? Unfortunately, Gamergate was sadly the zeitgeist of the alt-right, and well, look at what our current government... Yeah. It is unfortunate. Okay, I'm gonna depress myself just thinking about it. I'm gonna think about something else. Wake up, you little bitch. Wake up. That was me to myself this morning. I had a dream this morning that I was in a museum that was like that was in a skyscraper. And I was really scared, but I really had to use the bathroom. And it took me forever to look for a bathroom. And then once I finally found a bathroom, I was like, why can't I pee? And then I woke up and I was like, oh, I really have to pee. And it was my body waking me up to tell me to pee. After Meeptorp died in his sleep last time, Lilith didn't go by a single awakening. We'll go buy some. We'll go buy some now. We'll go buy some after we get cut. We'll go buy some after we have our little private meeting with the captain. Always seasick. We're giving him a back... Well, that's a long back rub. Don't you guys love when a back rub heals your seasickness? Finally. I don't think he was sick. I think Gary got him sick. I think how to conquer seasickness. Yuck, you shouldn't have looked. I was curious. Yeah, I'm called Lilith Snoozes for a reason. Why would I want to wake up my Pokemon? Blavin's right. Hey, where you going? I had a ticket. They just fucking left without me. I always wonder why they did that. Why'd they leave without me if I literally have a ticket for the boat? Was it just a tourist ticket? Actually, yeah, you're right. I don't want to go on that cruise. I don't want to go. I just remembered. I don't want to be on that boat. You know what? Maybe it's fine that they left without me. No poop cruise for me today. No hantavirus poop cruise for me today. High-speed rail got held up by a cute red, voluptuously busty bunny on the tracks. Holding up a sign that says this high-speed rail should be even higher speed. Okay, let's teach cut to somebody. Teach it to Slash, I guess. Since he'll be kept on our team, probably more likely to keep him on our team than Dr. B. I don't know. But what do I want to get rid of? I might get rid of Sand Attack. Okay. Gym time? Who tied me to the tracks? Help! The train's gonna run over my boobies! They're gonna go pop. I paid a lot of money for these. I paid a lot of money for these. Don't let the train hit me. It was Libra. Libra was the one who did this to me. Okay, what do I have to do? I have to look in all the garbages for the key? Be more chill, Squip intensifies. Oh yeah, isn't that a play? Yeah, I'm happy I didn't get on that boat. It's a reason I don't fucking like cruises. I don't trust them. Yeah, the captain was patient zero. Do you guys think the captain had the virus? Do you think? Wait, he probably gave it to Gary. Gary interacted with him. Guys, we gotta kill Gary. It's a bit ironic that a country that built itself on railways refuses to update their train infrastructure. I agree. Even the subways could use an update. Ooh, Slash. I think we can get rid of Poison Sting for that. Sorry I'm like especially burpy today. Probably because I drink a soda on stream. Man, that's the second time Lilith became ground beef bunny tonight. I'm sensing a theme. Is this an omen for what's gonna happen to me on my birthday tomorrow? Am I just gonna become a beef patty? Can I at least have one oyster before I become a beef patty? How do you guys feel about bougie food? Are there any that you like? I treated myself yesterday at the supermarket with some of my birthday money. There was this cheese that I've been wanting to try. It was like a creamy brie cheese that has like bits of truffle in it, but it's so expensive because truffle, and so I never buy it. But I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna treat myself. It's my birthday, so I bought it. It's so stinky. It is ripe. It's good. I like it, but it's one of them stinky cheeses. Very, very luxurious. Usually I don't like stinky cheeses, but this one was pretty good. Biba doing her part to combat small chest erasure. But here's the thing, Biba has a big chest toggle. I think there's even a stream reward that you can exchange for you can exchange points to give Libra big boobs. So she should have no reason to want to get revenge on me when she is invested in a rack, my greatest invention. Chiwarp gave his Eradicate the Hanavirus. That's crazy. How could he do that? Plot twist, Radicate's feces. Ew. Y'all, we're creating so much lore today. Well. Oh, here's the switch. Can you guys believe I have to dig in the fucking garbage to get to the gym in this game? Or the gym leader in this game? They're just asking us to get sick. Or are those supposed to be garbages, or are they just switches? I'm not sure. Man, I just had mac and cheese and hot dogs. I don't think I'm allowed to eat bougie food. Who says mac and cheese and hot dogs can't be bougie? Maybe you sprinkled a little gold leaf on top. I don't know how you cuisine. I don't know. I don't often eat bougie food, clearly. But, I don't know. I really like truffle. If I'm gonna be offered truffle, I want to take it. Oh, wait, here. I think this was the one with the switch. Or was it this one? No, it was this one. Are there fancy hot dogs? There's gotta be fancy hot dogs. You can make fancy mac and cheese. You can make like a 4-cheese mac and cheese. There it is. Okay, that was the first. Oh, no! What? Did I fuck up? Gold leaf on hot dogs. Who am I? Salt Bae? Didn't Salt Bae have a controversy? What? Ay vey. Okay. So this is the first one. And then where's the second one? Wait, that's annoying. It's randomized? I forgot that it was randomized. So wait. Okay. So the first one's here. Which one have I not checked? Do I have to leave every time if it resets? Salt Bae was just overhyped and overpriced. That's what I thought. I never went to Salt Bae, but I know people always complained about his prices. I made 5 cheese mac and cheese for a friend's birthday once. Got major points for it. I mean, yeah, obviously. That sounds incredible. What cheeses? Give me the cheeses. Oy vey. Wait, what's the secret to figuring this out? Because this is annoying. It's like... So you have to get them both right. Oy vey. Will somebody give me a hint? When you open up the first lock, the second lock is right next to it. Oh, okay. And that was over here, right? There we go. Okay. Well, that was the secret. The controversy was food sucking. Undercooked steak. If I'm... yeah, it's next to the first. Okay. Alright, let's beat up this army guy. Then again, if you paid to be hand-fed elbow salt steak, do you deserve good food? What if the steaks weren't seasoned by salt the whole time, and instead they were seasoned by his elbow sweat? What if that was the secret ingredient of the salt-based steaks, is just his elbow sweat? His elbow sweat's probably full of salt with the amount of steaks that he eats. Has anybody ever been to a Gordon Ramsay restaurant? One of my friends went and said that it was actually pretty good. He liked the beef Wellington. I like beef Wellington. Okay, one more. Let's just see if we can beat this Raichu. That's okay, that's okay. I think I still have a Paralyze Heal left. I should have one left. Oh, look at that big boy. I just want to smack his belly. Big boy. His sprite is like fucking massive. Look at that. Oh, this is gonna miss, I bet. I hate double team. I dare Lilith to eat the Gordo grilled oh, the grilled cheese. The famed grilled cheese. I'm still pissed off about that. Can you guys believe that exists? Hey! One and done. What did I have to worry about? That is a shaka. I just remember watching that and I'm like, well, there at least has to be a cheese pull at the end, right? There was most certainly no cheese pull. How do you... I don't understand how Gordon Ramsay, of all people, managed to fuck up a cheese that bad. How'd you pick all the worst cheeses for a grilled cheese? All the cheeses that don't pull. What cheese were they feeding you growing up? Does Wensleydale pull? That's the British cheese, right? The Gordo Grilch. Okay, I don't have a Pokey Flute yet, so I know I can't go there. We're gonna... So now we have to return via this way, I think. In the Diglett Cave. Okay. Onward. So next we'll have to train up our Spearow, because Erica is our next gym leader. think I can skip past all these diglets. I have been to the fancy 3 Michelin star Gordon Ramsay restaurant in London. Ooh, it was expensive AF, but it was a Christmas gift from my then wife. It was pretty good. So the food was good. I mean, I feel like with the prices of those restaurants, the food has to be good, right? I'd be disappointed if it wasn't. Did you get a steak? Oh, okay. I think I have this. Yeah. So now I can get, what is it? What's that? Flash, I think? Yeah, it's flash. So I'll need that for the upcoming cave. Rock tunnel. Cheese that doesn't melt and bread that doesn't toast. I forgot the bread didn't even get crunchy either. Didn't he have an explanation for why it came out the way it did? I feel like he did. Okay, this is just to get back to Viridian City. Beautiful. We're back home. But we got places to be. To go back all the way that we came, right? I think so. I'm gonna have nightmares about that grilled cheese tonight. They served a set course. The only modification was whether or not you were allergic to fish, and they would substitute it. Oh, okay. Now I kind of want to try it. My parents will be taking me to a nice dinner the day after my birthday, so that'll be more good food. But I don't think that'll be oysters. I think we're getting like Mediterranean or Middle Eastern food or something. It'll be good. Lots of good food for my B-Day. Many things to look forward to there. I'll take pictures of all my foods. All my foodstuffs. I hope I can look forward to this upcoming year for myself. Getting older is definitely weird. But I'm trying to not be so weird about it. I'm trying to spend less time on the internet where they're too obsessed with age. And just learn to enjoy my life. And be happy with who I am and where I am. Sorry, we have to go through Mount Moon again. I'll just spray a repel. Almost back to the rock cave. Right, I think it wasn't this way. I wish I could use my bike in here. I keep forgetting I have my bike now. Oh wait, this wasn't the right way. Shit. Oof. Sorry I'm so quiet tonight. I feel like I've been very quiet these past few streams. I will apologize. I haven't really been feeling like myself lately, but I'm trying. And I hope soon I can get back to, you know, feeling like myself again. But I still am happy to be streaming and hanging out with everybody. Has anyone ever been to one of those restaurants where you eat a several-course meal in the dark? What? There's one around here and I thought about trying it. What do you mean in the dark? Like you can't see anything? Like it's pitch black? Or is it just like a kind of dim restaurant? I feel like it would be messy to eat in the dark. I wouldn't be able to see. What if I spill my food everywhere? What if they've given me soup and and then they turn the lights on and then there's just soup all over my nice white shirt? What would I do then? What's the appeal of eating in the dark? You're a Canna Bunny and all. I am. Bunny, if you need anyone, the mods are happy to lend an ear or shoulder to cry on. We care about our overlord. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for always looking out for me and for caring about my mental. Don't worry. I'll get it together. There's just some stuff going on right now. But I'm trying to, you know, figure it out. I know I will eventually. No, we can't get to Zapdos yet. We need Surf first. But yes, thank you. You can't see anything to enhance the taste, and all the waitstaff are usually blind or otherwise visually impaired people. That's actually pretty interesting. Yeah, I guess if you can't see, it would enhance the flavors. It would make you think more about what you're eating and thus enjoy it more. And it's good that it employs those who are visually impaired. Now I want to try it. I want to eat in the dark. I've been to a Brazilian steakhouse before. That was pretty cool. Where they just keep bringing you more and more meat. It was very overwhelming, but I liked it. They just kept bringing more things too. Like every time I would look at the table, there would be like cheese bread, fries, rice, alcohol, dessert. I got hot pot and K barbecue with my family the other day, and that was really tasty. We told them that it was my brother's birthday, and they brought a little piece of cake and sang for him, and he was really embarrassed. Bro, the Brazilian steakhouse stressed me out. It stressed me out, too. Oh, right, you were there with us. Yeah. That was very stressful. Because I still had lots of meat on my plate, but more waiters just coming up and were like, would you like more churrasco, more chicken, more sausage? Obviously, I'm going to say yes. And then I just get so meat drunk. I saw that there's a cafe in Japan that uses robots for everything, but the robots are being piloted by people with disabilities, and they talk to the customers via the robots. Wait, that's really cool. So not only is it giving them jobs, but it's also helping them like form new connections, interact with people. That's really smart. I have seen the robots in like videos of restaurants in Japan. I don't know if I've seen those specific ones, but I have seen videos of restaurants in Japan where they have little robots that serve your food. I wonder if those are the robots that are being controlled by people. Brazilian steakhouse. The food was so good. It was some of the best food I ever had. But it was definitely an overwhelming experience if it's your first time. But the meat was incredible. Just so perfectly flavored. Juicy. Fatty. Delicious. They didn't even ask me. They just kept piling it on because I forgot to flip the stupid coaster thing and I didn't want to be rude. Oh yeah, there was you flip your coaster when you don't want any more meat. But I don't know, anytime I would finish one and they would bring a new thing, I'd be like, well, I haven't tried that one yet. I gotta try it. I don't want to insult the chef. That's why you flip the totem to no meat when you finish your first meats. Yeah, I'll know for next time. I was definitely an amateur because it was my first time. And I wanted all the meats on my plate, but I got overwhelmed very quickly. So next time, I'll probably just get a few meats. And then after like 2 or 3 meats are on my plate, I'll flip it over, finish what I have, and then flip it again when I want more. God, that meat was so good. Were there any, oh yeah, there are quite a few trainers here. I want meat now! It's okay, I have meat in the fridge. I have meat in the fridge. I have a sandwich in the fridge that's calling my name for after stream. It might not be meat from a Brazilian steakhouse, but it's meat. Lilith flips the no meat sign, then immediately unflips it. Yeah. I just inhaled the meat like a vacuum. It was like, more, sir! Bunny is too socially anxious for interaction-based restaurants. Sometimes it's too much interaction. That's why I like at Hot Pot. They give you a menu. They give you the iPad, and then you pick all the food yourself on the iPad, and then they bring it to you rather than having to talk to somebody. I need 3 drinks to be able to interact with the Fogo de Chao workers. They were very nice there, though. Excellent customer service. It's been years since I've had that meat, but I still dream about it. Maybe one day if my boss is ever in town, I'll be like, hey. Wouldn't it be real fun and cool and quirky if we spent money on the company credit card tonight? We can write it off. And welcome, Zero Maverick. Welcome, welcome. I haven't been to Chili's in a long time, but I think I remember seeing a tablet used either for ordering or paying with your card. Really? I haven't been to Chili's in like 15 years, but I think last time I was there, we had a waiter. But there are restaurants where they just give you like, you know, something. Now a lot of restaurants, you need to scan with the QR code and you see the menu there and you order from that. But it's annoying because a lot of restaurants don't have good Wi-Fi, so it's hard to pull up the menu from the QR code. Lilith needs to bring a tablet and her smartphone, and like whatever she has to interact with the person, she pulls up the VTuber to interact via... I can only interact with waiters via VTube Studio. whenever I go to a restaurant and I order my food, I pull up VTube Studio and I talk into my phone and have the VTuber talk to the waiter. Lilith gives me confidence. I mean, most streamers are socially anxious beings that can only interact via stream. I mean, I think I've definitely made strides in my social anxiety. I'm so much better than I used to be. I still, you know, have a ways to go in some aspects, but I think I've definitely improved over the years. I think I'm able to do a lot more than I used to with ease. Can make phone calls a lot easier now. I don't get nervous about calling the vet anymore. I can make doctor's appointments over the phone, hair appointments over the phone. So I'm proud of myself for that. It's more just about putting myself out there for friends and relationships. That's the part I still need to work on. But I'm getting better there too. I vaguely remember one restaurant I visited where they had something like Sonic's intercom system. Read menu, press a button when you're ready to order, and then waitress comes up to take it. Oh, they have that at some ramen restaurants here, where there's like a little button next to your table, and then when you're ready to order, you just press the button. And when you're ready for your check, you press the button. That's kind of a good thing to have, because it's nice sometimes when, or like, you know, when you go to restaurants and you feel like your waiter's forgotten about you. I mean, I understand when it's a busy night and they're short-staffed. But I kind of like having the button. Because, I don't know, sometimes you go to a restaurant and they ask if you're ready to order, but you still need another minute. And then they go away, and if it's a busy night, if you're not ready to order the first time they come around, you're not going to see your waiter for another 20 minutes after that. So it's nice having the power to decide when I order. Pressing a button for the check should be standard practice everywhere. That sounds excellent. I like it. I like being able to press a button for that. You stay as long as you need. Oops. But yeah, I agree. Let's see, how many, oops. Oh yeah, we get to Lavender Town first. My favorite. Hopefully next time we'll have the music back so we can actually hear the good old Lavender Town music. The one that poisoned all of those children. No, I think that was a hoax. I don't think that was real. When you know what you want to order but no one else does and they tell the wait staff you all need a few minutes but you were awkward and say you're ready. I know that happens to me so many times where I am all ready the second I get there to order but all of my friends like aren't. And so they're like, we need another minute, but I was ready to be like, yeah, I'm gonna start with this soup and then I'm gonna get the tea burger. Also need to buy more antidotes. Also low on cash. I do need to buy more antidotes. Thank you. I shall buy more antidotes. I need to buy more everything, actually. Am I low on cash? I probably am a little low on cash. Well, after I beat all these trainers, I'll buy some more antidotes. Because then I'll have more cash. Lavender Town Music gave my he gave me antivirus. My uncle works at Nintendo. Trust me. It gave me the norovirus. The one that just makes you like poop for like 24 hours. That wasn't even a hoax, Lilith. That was just a creepypasta. Yeah, it was a creepypasta, not a hoax. I believed it when I first read it. I was one of those kids who believed that it happened. And then I would listen. I read the creepypasta. I believed it. And then I would listen to the song really closely to see if I could hear the frequencies. And I would look in the mirror and see if my nose would start bleeding. I mean, I think I was really young when I read that creepypasta the first time. And then I felt really dumb when I found out it was fake. I didn't know what a creepypasta was when I first found that. I just got a Persian with payday and holding an amulet coin so I can make plenty of money. About to go down the cycling road. Nice. Nice, nice. Big money. I was the same way with Ben Drowned. Thought that was real for a while until I heard otherwise. Oh yeah, Ben Drowned. That one was actually a pretty creepypasta. Ben Drowned was genuinely pretty creepy. Some of the creepypastas were kind of well written. I miss being a kid and falling for stuff like that because you didn't really have an idea of how the world works and maybe that kind of wild shit was true. How could you know when you were 6? Exactly. Back at that age, you believe everything that you read on the internet. I definitely did. And I don't know, I wanted to read some creepy shit because I was just getting fascinated by it. I think I started to realize a lot of these stories were fake when I read one where somebody said that their Umbreon came out of the game and was like bleeding from its eyes and tried to kill them. That one kind of made me go, huh. Do 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 do. I cannot lie. For all my opinions on Persona, this song is so very hypnotic and good. I will never complain about the music. But yeah, how could you have known when you were a little kid? Kids are gullible. Persona does have some good tunes. It does. And I'm just imagining this with like rain sounds over it. That's nice. All right. We made it to the cave, which is where I wanted to end off for the day. We got a gym badge, we made a little more progress, and we had a good little yap. While I chilled out. So that's a good spot for us to end. But yes, as always, thank you everybody for hanging out with me tonight. I'm sorry, once again, that if I was a little lower energy. I promise I'll get my energy back soon. But this was very nice. It's always nice just getting to yap with everybody and, talk about life and all sorts of other fun things. And reflect a little bit the night before my birthday. But I really enjoyed spending time with everybody tonight. Thank you so much. Thank you to everybody who followed today, everybody who resubbed, gifted subs, donated bits, bought things on Throne, wished me a happy birthday. It means the absolute world to me. Just thank you all so much. Thank you, Jacob. Thank you, Zero Maverick. Thank you, Fluffy. Thank you, Doc. Thank you, Roro. Thank you, Tavok. Thank you to all of my lurkers. Thank you all. Birthday F's for Lilith in the chat. Yes, lots of birthday F's for Lilith in the chat while I pull up a friend for us to raid tonight. I think I see Runa is streaming tonight. So let's go give Runa a raid. Let's go give my BL loving sister a raid while we all say goodnight. Everybody, make sure you give lots and lots of love to Runa tonight. All the love that you would give me. Thank you so much for all of the birthday wishes, everybody. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Thank you for all the birthday gifties. I will be back very, very soon. I appreciate and love you all so very, very much. Can't wait to see you all next time. Everybody celebrate my birthday on my behalf tomorrow. Eat something delicious. Do something that makes you happy. Watch something you love. And I can't wait to see you all soon. Have a wonderful night, everybody. Bye, 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 bye.